Hi, team. Welcome to episode 2 of the 395 and Eastern Sierra Railroad. I wanted to share with you why this is being built and the vision of what we're trying to achieve here. So, this is a passion project. I have always been around model railroading with my grandpa and my dad. I remember being a very youngster, going out in the garage and watching them build an HO scale layout. I remember the layout of that garage, where the workbench was, the cracks in the concrete floor, the exposed rafters, the smell of the wood as they would cut it and put everything together in the frame, and the and the smell of atmosphere when you short out two wires. Right, we all know what that smells like, and the smell of soldering wires and so on and so forth. So lots of memories of that. I have since built an in-scale layout in my middle school ages with my dad. Since then, my grandpa and father have passed, and so I continued this tradition and built an HO scale from an atlas book with my oldest son. Picked a different one and did another HO scale with my middle son. And then there was a long break of no building of the railroad. Well, I've been longing to get back into this, and missing my grandfather and my dad, and myself loving being a father and a husband and exposing my children to this amazing hobby. There's another part of this. So Highway 395, my family, we have spent thousands of miles on that highway, traveling from Orange County up Cajon Pass, through the little towns of Lone Pine, Independence, Big Pine, Bishop, up Sherwin Grade, past Rock Creek, Convict Lake, Crowley, all over the Mammoth area, June Lake area. Matter of fact, June Lake Loop is always our destination, and it has been for about 50 years. We have gone from there up Tioga Pass into Yosemite, or we've continued to go straight past Mono Lake, up Conway Pass, up to Virginia Lakes, Bodie Ghost Town, and Bridgeport. So this is a fictional layout, but all of my favorite buildings and scenery based upon those experiences from Cajon Pass all the way up to Virginia Lakes and Bodie and so on and so forth. So it all makes sense. It's really cool. I love the vision. And you'll see here, this is just, from the first episode. We now have the foam board down. We've got a basic track plan, but don't fall in love with this track plan because I've already changed it about 36 times. The track, I want the trains going in and out of tunnels, disappearing into forests, keeping the eye and the person curious of what's happening on the layout, multiple points of view. That right there, I'm pointing out the painter's tape. That is the grade that's going to go up to the second shelf. The top blue tape is where the actual shelf will be. It's about 18 inches up. And that's kind of the vision what we have going on here. The next episode, I'll get into a little more detail about the track plan and potentially show you some rolling stock locomotives and some start building of some bridges. Have fun, and thanks for watching.